Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to today's online class. Today, the topic that we are going to look at is agricultural mechanization and engineering. Agricultural mechanization and engineering. One. The topic is very long, but it has been cut into two. We are going to take one of it now. That is why I tag it 1. Can you see it? And this particular one as well is also divided into 2. This is 1 of 2. Later in the next class we are going to have that of 2 of 2. Okay, so but today we are going to look at farm tools. Farm tools. Let us have the definition of farm tools. Farm tools are simple and handy tools used by peasant farmers for farm operations. The key words in this definition is simple and handy tools. That is, farm tools are simple and handy tools used by peasant farmer in farm operations. After that, we are now going to take types and uses of farm tools. Types and uses of farm tools. So with me here, I have the models of different farm tools that are used by peasant farmer, and I'm going to tell you their uses. For example, we have Cutlass. Cutlass is used for land clearing, for cutting of the trees and clearing of the bushes. We also have hoe. The hoe is used for ridge and heap making, and also for weeding of farm land. We also have spade and as well shovel. They are different. They are not the same. The shovel is curved upward. Is curved upward at the tip of the blade. Is curved upward. That is the major difference between the spade and the shovel. I said that the shovel, the tips of the blade curved a little bit upward like this. Can you watch my hand? Like this. But that of the spade is not curved upward. Okay? Now, the uses of the spade is that it's used for lifting soil, for turning soil, and completely turning it over, lifting the soil and completely turning it over. The spade is also used for leveling the soil, Another use, the use for the shovel, one is that it is used for making garden paths, and also it's used for lifting, transferring soil from one place to another. We have garden fork. The garden fork is used for turning of manure during composting. Can you see the garden fork? It has prong. These tips are called prong or tine, T-I-N-E. So they are used for turning the manure during composting. They are also used for loading manure and hay into wheelbarrow. We also have the hand fork. The hand fork is shorter than the garden fork. The hand fork is used for breaking soil clod and also for soil surface loosening, that is to loosen the surface of the soil. You can also use it for light weeding. We have another type of farm tools called a hand trowel. The hand trowel is used for transplanting of seedlings and also for lifting seedlings from one place to another. You can also use it to do light weeding as well. We have garden fork. Look at it. It also has prong. I told you that these are called, each of them are called the prong. So the garden fork, the rake is used for covering of vegetable seeds after broadcasting, and also used for removing stones and weeds from seed beds. We have axe. The axe is used for splitting of firewood, and also it is also used for cutting of trees on the farmland. We have digger. Another name for digger is pickaxe. The digger is used for removing of the roots of the tree, and also for loosening hard soil, that we call hard pan. We have watering can. The watering can is used for carrying the inputs or outputs on the farmland, and also for carrying cement during farmstead construction. We have another one here. This one here is called watering can. The watering can is used for irrigation on small farmland or in the nursery. As well, you can also use this watering can for application of liquid fertilizer. This very tool here is called mattock. Is different from the axe, the digger that I've just shown to you. This one is very small. It's used for removing stubborn hard plants from the soil, and also for removing small stumps that are on the farm. Okay. You can also use for light weeding as well. We have pruning saw. Another type is a pruning saw. The pruning saw is used for pruning operation, and also to cut the bud of the plant. BUD, bud, can be used to cut the bud of the plant, and also for trimming the parts of the plant. We have sickle. This tool is called sickle. Okay, I hope you can see the shape very well. So this very sickle is used for harvesting of cereal crops such as rice. Okay, it can also be used to cut the bud, the bud of the tree. You can also use it for light weeding and for cutting grasses for the farm animal. We have harvesting knife. Look at this very one here. It is long. It is called harvesting knife. It is used for harvesting of three crops, and also for light pruning. We have garden fork. This very one here is called a root loading fork. Can you see it? Is it clear? Root loading fork. The root loading fork is used to remove the root loading fork, as I said, is used for loading of, to remove the roots from the soil, and also to remove some weeds that have already been uprooted from the soil. Okay. You can also use the root loading fork to load hay and forage. We have this very tool here called the wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. Is it clear? These are just a model. These are just model. Wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow is used for carrying farm inputs and outputs within the farm land. We have this very tool here. This is called shear. This is called shear. The shear is used for pruning operation and for trimming of flower ornamental plants, okay. The next tool here is sécateur. Can you see it? Sécateur. It's used for pruning operation in shrubs and also for cutting of the bud of plants when you want to bud it to another plant. Well, here we also have the file or chisel. It is used for filing or sharpening of the blades of blunt edges of farm tools such as cutlass, the knife, and the hoe. When their edges are blunt, when their blades are blunt, you use it to sharpen them. Other example of farm tool that we have here are, we have the hammer for driving of nails into the wood material, the knife for cutting of materials on the farmland. We also have Manson trowel. The Manson trowel is used for plastering during the construction of a farm seed. Having discussed the types and uses of farm tools, the next thing we are going to do, let me allow you to see what is on the board. We have printed out of cutlass, the hoe, spade, shovel, garden fork, hand fork, hand trowel, rake, axe, digger, and the rest of them. So what we are going to look at now is the maintenance practices of farm tools. Okay, so general maintenance practices of farm tools. The first thing here is storing in dry and cool place. Storing them in dry and cool place. Another point is washing. Wash or you clean after use. Let's look at another maintenance practices. One, turn up the tools after washing, such as the head pan and some other ones that may contain water in them after washing. Turn them upside down in the store so that water can drain out, and this will avoid the rusting. Another general maintenance practice is sharpening. Sharp the blunt edges of the blade in the area of the hole and the knife and also the cutlass. Once they are blunt, make sure you sharpen their blade. Another point is painting the metal parts. Painting the metal parts. This will also avoid the rusting. Also, replace worn out part. Any part that you notice that has been worn out or broken, replace it or you weld it. Another point is tightening. Tightening of bolt and nuts, because some of them have both. Those that have bolt and nuts, check them and tighten them well once they are loosened. So, for the sake of time, when you look into your notes, that all these things are discussed in details. This is part 1 of 2. By the time I'm going to give you part 2 of 2, the assignment will follow it. And make sure that you do the assignment and submit. Thank you for listening. We shall meet again.